It's me. I'm the face behind the videos. It's me. It's good to see you. I'm making this, I guess, my first video ever, so this is kind of really big, really exciting for me. What is this video? It's a compilation of this month's reads, next month's wanna reads, this month's purchases, all of that stuff just kind of wrapped up in a cute little bundle that you can give your grandma for Christmas. So cute. Sorry about any like outside noises. I'm still getting used to like this audio system. It's just kind of a mess right now. But let's go ahead and get started. It's a lot happening, so we're just gonna go through it quickly. Now it's time for my book reviews of the books I've read, the physical edition. Yes, yes. Okay. The first one I want to talk about is the Cellar, and it's by the author Natasha Preston. It's a Wattpad sensation. If you don't know, Wattpad's kind of like a fan fiction website where like people can make whatever. I'm sure you know what it is. If you don't, search it up. You have Google, you have ChatGPT, you have resources. Don't be lazy. Alright? Don't be a bum. Yeah, you. Okay. So The Cellar it's about a story about this girl who gets kidnapped, held in a basement, and her life and what it's like in that basement. All fiction. If you're gonna think about reading this one, check the trigger warnings and make sure nothing's gonna affect you. Like, the one thing I didn't love about it was the ending. I felt like it was kind of rushed, a little bit like meh. The big thing that caused that was that this book seemed to be built around the idea of shock factor. So they just kept kind of throwing stuff at you that was like, oh my gosh, could you imagine? That sounds horrific. That sounds horrible. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to experience that. And although it was really good in making this really like, you're on the edge of your seat. You're like watching that horror movie. It's like, oh my gosh, what is gonna happen next? What is happening? But like, within a book, that just kind of adds to like, again, that's what made the ending feel a little bit like rush and blech, was because of like the momentous build up, the actions. Also, another thing I didn't love was I'm not a psychologist. I couldn't tell you how the mind works intricately. I couldn't tell you how certain mindsets or ideologies take form. But I feel like the main bad guy, I think his name was Clover, I couldn't tell you how his backstory made very much sense to where he is now. I mean, I guess, but like you kind of have to, the transformation he made was kind of a really big jump. So I feel like I could have more depth as to why he had a really fragile mindset, or he was on the brink of becoming something bad. Because it didn't make any sense, the connection there. I mean, he's a child, so he was a child, so maybe that's just very impressionable at that age. But other than that, would recommend if you like thrillers, kind of a horrific book, really keep on the edge of your seat. If you're more in it for the shock factor than anything else, the story is good, but again, more shock factor based. So that's The Cellar by Natasha Preston. I think I finished in a day. So next book is Promchanted. This one's by Matson. So it's a romance that leans towards fairy tales. Literally, it is a fairy tale. So the two main characters, which is Reese and Stella, end up in a fairy tale. They end up in Sleeping Beauty, which is a really good fairy tale. And it's kind of like the book series that I kind of grew up and read. I read the series, it was called Whatever After. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. It's essentially just this girl and her brother end up in a bunch of fairy tales, and they have to try and solve and make sure the fairy tale ends correctly. And they learn lessons along the way, or they try and change the story to make it work, or what makes more sense. Because maybe Anna was actually a brat. Maybe the frog from, I forget the frog whale one. I forget what that one's name. Maybe he was a jerk, and he didn't deserve to become a prince. I don't know, I can't remember. But it's kind of like that, but more romance-based rather than lessons learned, sibling kind of dynamic. I thought it was really good. I finished this one in like an afternoon, just kind of chilling. I loved the weight of it. It was such a really weird like thing to notice, but like it felt like such a good weight for a book. It's kind of a comedy, romance. I guess I could say romantasy because it's kind of a fantasy because it's kind of in a fairy tale. Are you seeing the connection? I'm seeing a connection. That's why I'm putting it out. Yeah. So you should have caught that. But you didn't. It's okay. You can go be a bench warmer. It's fine. Next part, let's go. I love reading. I don't always get around to it. Sometimes it takes me a minute to like pick up a book, like the book, continue reading the book, and then I kind of get into this like, I'm like locked. Like you can't pick me up from nothing. Like I would rather read the book than eat my lunch. Like I'll get logged in, but it takes me a hot minute to get there. So I'm gonna pick out some books from my bookshelf that I own currently. There's a few books I have on the side which we're gonna open a little bit that I recently purchased. Okay, the first book from this is gonna be If You Have Been With Me. I don't love books that make me cry. It makes me kind of sad. I don't love them, but I was like told, please get this book. So I got it like months ago. I read like 2 chapters in and I got kind of fed up with the characters. I was just like, oh my gosh, you guys like get over yourselves. But you know what, I keep hearing it's really good, so I'm gonna just like, I don't know the saying, I'm blinked. Yo, I remember now. I'm gonna cut my losses and I'm gonna read the book. I think that's how you apply that. So, If You Have Been With Me is going to be one of the books. The book is called Paralyzed. It's kind of about an invasive species of humans that look like humans. I like myself a dystopian too. I forgot to mention that earlier. Romance, comedy, mystery, and dystopian are my big 4. I don't touch horror. I can't deal with that stuff. And I don't love sci-fi. I'll read it. I've read some sci-fi books here and there, but dystopian, romance, mystery, and comedy are my go-tos. Books, movies, and entertainment. All. I have like the Natural series above me, so I'm gonna read the 3rd one of that, and then I have another book from that series which I'm probably trying to read. And also you can't really see it, but over here I have the Prison Healers series. Oh, I've read the first one, I've read the second one, and I loved them both. They were amazing, top notch, 100% recommend. If you don't like it, sue me. Actually, don't sue me. I don't got money for that. But just dig a hole and cry in it, because I loved it. I know a lot of people love it. I don't hear a lot of complaints about it. So I get to reread these 2, and I get to read this one. I hear phenomenal things about this entire series. So last one we're going to do is my TBR jar, which I made a little video of me making it. I'm going to just go ahead and draw one, and that'll be the other book I have to read. Okay. Mixing it, can't look in there, that'd be cheating. Alright, eye closed, silent, there's not a peep, I can't see even light. Alright, mixing it up. Oh, that's sad, my hand can't even fit in there. Alright, I got a book. Hopefully you can see what the book is. Don't know where the camera is. Oh, what do you know, it's If You Have Been With Me. Already did that one for one of my choices. Second go. Got it in there. Alright, oh, keep my eyes closed. You guys can see it. Here it is. Oh, The Hunger Games. Okay, I can read that. I read that one audiobook form, and I haven't read it in a hot minute, but I loved it, and I really enjoyed it, so I think I'll reread that one. I'll annotate it this time. So we've done my to be read for next month, my have been read this month, my currently reading, and the last thing we're going to be doing is my purchased books, which we're going to unbox from my Amazon package. Every month I'm allotted $20 to purchase books, and that's awesome because I only have so much money. I'm not like employed or anything, so being able to purchase books is awesome sauce. Top notch. I love the experience, would totally recommend. But today it's just 2 books off of Amazon for about like $21-ish. So we're gonna unbox those in a second. Let me go grab my scissors. Got the scissors, and I'm gonna take some water because I'm a little bit thirsty. Talking makes my mouth a little dry. How's your day going? What are you doing with your time? I spent my morning watching Rebel D. Don't know if you guys know him, but I really like him. He's a really funny guy. I love myself a funny YouTuber, so I hope I'm funny too. I'm not. Okay, package opening time. I know what's inside, and you don't. Yeah. Yeah, take a minute to absorb that fact. Something I know that you don't. Oh. We need to build anticipation, so I'm gonna drink some more water and stare into the camera awkwardly. Are you on the edge of your seat? Are you trembling with excitement right now? Good, because we're about to open the final reveal, the final topic of today's video. Okay, you ready? Here you go. Oh, it's falling. Alright, we're gonna do, okay, boom, chocolate. Okay, we're gonna do a random poll. Oh, no, sorry, I'm gonna do it because you're just gonna sit there and watch me do it. Be jealous, yes. Alright, enough with the shenanigans. Alright, the first book I got was the Bad Blood. I know, so I finally got the fourth book. Oh my gosh, this is so I didn't even look at the size of this. Holy guacamole. Wait, one sec. Alright, this is the original, or not the original. This was the first one from the did I say Inside Out? I meant the Naturals. First book, right? This is about, oh, okay. Found it. Alright, it's about like 307 pages. This is the first one. It doesn't look like 300 pages. That's a pretty good thickness. Look at this. That is not the same thickness, right? This is like half. It looks like half of it. I don't know if you can see. This is like half. Wait, let me see how many pages this is in here. Okay, wait. There's like 200 more pages in here. Holy, I'm so excited about reading this. Holy cow. And when I was looking online for my month's book selections, I saw there's gonna be a fifth one. There is gonna be a fifth The Naturals book. Let me find it so I can show you. I was ecstatic. Okay, here's the book. It's called Dangerous Impulses, and it's not coming out until like November 6th. So it's gonna be a hot minute. I'm really excited for that. I really like the series so far. It reminds me of a TV show I like. This is really thick. I'm really excited for this. I might bring it with me. I'm traveling in a little bit, so I'll probably bring this book with me. This is, holy moly. Okay, one more book to open. Patient. This one's way thinner, but let's see. I heard a lot of hype about this book, so I finally got it. It's called I Hope This Doesn't Find You. It's like, I think it's like a romance rivals high school type of thing. It's a lot shorter, for sure. It's not like 300 pages. So cute. It's so cutesy. So these books are hopefully going to be read within like the next 2 months. This will be like summer reads. This will be like a picnic for me. Alright, that's all for now. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Cue DJ music or something. Wait. Cue outro music. Till next time, guys. Bye.